Hello and welcome back, everybody. So, you are looking right now at the schedule for our class. I know last week nothing was due. Actually, you've had a little bit of a 3 week lull, and that continues into this week for the third week. But again, what I don't want you to do is sort of get complacent and not think about the course. It's my fault for not putting something in there to keep us at least functioning. However, I want to remind you of what's coming up. So, this is your last work week for the outline. It is not required at all that you send me a draft of this, but if you want to, you can absolutely do that through email. And then next week, you see it there persuasive outlines are due, and we'll get to those next time around. I will grade those as quick as I can and get them back to you so that you will be ready for Persuasive Speech 1. Now, hear me on this. This is a brief video. Don't forget that you only have two speeches left, the two persuasives, and they're roughly the same speech. So that means if you do more quality work now, while you've got 2 weeks basically to do it, you're going to be able to cruise much more so at the end, and that's what you want because you're going to have finals and other courses and things coming due. Don't put it off, right? I know it's an online class. I know it's a strange semester. Do the work now and then take it easier at the back end. So for example, here we are going to, just to give you the bigger picture here, this is now work week. Great. So work on the outline, send me a draft if you want. Then you're going to turn in your persuasive outline. I'll get feedback to you. Then you're going to turn in your first persuasive speech. The following week, I'll review those and go over PowerPoint. So I'll show you how to make a PowerPoint for the following speech. Then you've got another work week so that you can put together, that big presentation. The next week, you're going to turn in the PowerPoint so that I can make sure you're good to go. And then last, you're going to actually submit the last speech. And once we get going, probably after next week or the week after, you can do this at any pace you'd like. In other words, if you'd like to work faster, you can. And then we'll talk later about the final exam / retrospective, but it will be much more retrospective, much less exam. Okay. So when you are thinking about your outline, remember, go back and look at our discussion of what Monroe's is, how it works, the parts, how they go together. Make sure that you look at the video of me making the demo outline. It's the same outline we used for the informative, but you have to use Monroe's motivated sequence. If you don't, it won't work at all for this assignment. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you go to the speech lab between now and some point, right? You got to go once for your persuasive speech, but don't forget, the more you go, the more points you're going to get. So keep that in mind. Those are all virtual. So, you can do them from home, and we're open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. most days. So you should be able to find a spot for us. Otherwise, work this week. Make sure that you just really, put it in so that you can relax a little more when the end of the semester rolls around. You won't be able to relax for every class, but hey, to have one out of the way basically is a great feeling, trust me, and it will work to your benefit. Okay, again, if you want to turn in a draft, do that. Go back, watch the others, watch the demonstrations, and let me know what questions you have. I'll post them here if there are many questions or questions that I think multiple people might be asking, and we'll take it from there. But nothing due this week. Next week, outlines are due. So get them done so that you get it done now and don't have to worry about it later. All right. Have a good week. Let me know if you need me, and I'll talk to you soon.